Hey everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's christinamarialeifsdotter, and it's my pleasure to be looking at Cancer today. But before I start, I'd also like to tell you that you find me on Facebook, and I just realized I forgot to put my email address in. But anyway, you find me on Facebook, Christina M. Leifsdotter, and I go live there the hour after this one. So this is 12 noon Central European time. At 1 p.m. Central European time, I go live on my Facebook page, Christina M. Leifsdotter. I think I wrote my whole name. There's so much happening inside. There's so many little things to keep a track of that sometimes I get very confused. But anyway, you will find me if you want me. And you can also find me on Instagram, Swedish Dharma Tarot there as well. And if you have any questions at all during this reading or after seeing it perhaps, or when it's saved, let me know. I'm happy to give personal readings for anybody who feels they want one. And I charge $30 for 15 minutes, or 30 euros, or 30 pounds, or 300 krona. Unless you're from Africa or India, perhaps, where I do have a lot of friends, or Latin America, where that kind of pricing just isn't fathomable. Let me know anyway if you need some help. It's not right that you should be excluded just because the people in the West can afford that money. And we can, and we do. Here came a card. It's tradition in my tarot deck. It's number 5. It's the Hierophant in the classic one, in the classic tarot deck. This is the goddess Juno. This is the goddess that the women of Rome would go to and pray to when they had marital woes. But this card is in the reverse. So I'm thinking that possibly you're in for a divorce, or you're considering one. Well, have a look at the oracle cards. These ones I what do you call this? I shuffle them before I go live because they can take a long time and they have to pop by themselves, just like this card did here. You have number 25. Beautiful, isn't it? Nature. And in the yogic path, you have CET I, the deity of devotion and loyalty. Wow, that's really good for a Cancer because you're both devoted and loyal. You're my brothers and sisters. I'm a Cancer too. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know in the tarot cards today. Ooh, your own card, the Chariot, symbolizes Cancer. Could be that you're about to engage in studies or possibly a move. We'll see where it's going to take us. We have a King of Cups. So we have a male Cancer in the cards, but you take whatever resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, well, don't. Go somewhere else. Do another reading. If you know your chart, you can also check your moon, the sign for your moon. You can check the sign for your Venus and Mars as well. And it has to do with love and sex and money and all sorts of nice things. So, yeah, I can give an example. I am a Cancer, but when I look at love questions or career questions, I look at Leo because I have a lot of Leo in my chart. And there's Leo in my chart where it's love and career are concerned and money. Yeah. So if you know your chart, it's very helpful. All right. The tarot cards I work with are called the Goddess Tarot. Very powerful, fully loaded with feminine energy, which is good for you men too. And they're made by an American artist called Chris Walter. There's definitely a divorce on the way here, but I need to get my bearings. I think you're a Cancer couple, or you're Cancer and your wife might be Pisces or Scorpio, but you are in the process of parting, which of course is always very sad, but often necessary. Nobody parts unnecessarily. So the Chariot card here next to you, it's definitely a move, I feel. But you're a cool guy. You're very much of a magician and an energy worker, that is. This is you are somebody who can walk into a room where the ambience is a bit low, a bit slow, and then you walk in and everything lifts. So if you're like that, then that's a very good sign of an energy worker. The downside of that is that the opposite is also true. So if you walk into a room filled with people and you're in a bad mood, or you just had a fight out before stepping in, you're going to, drag it all down. So it comes with a lot of responsibility. This ability to work with energy comes with a lot of responsibility. Yeah. So it's good to know. So a bit of a tough time ahead. It's very karmic, the whole situation, your marriage and your breakup. It's all about karma. So this is probably a soulmate that you're separating from. The Two of Cups for me is a karma card. I had a colleague teach me that one day, many, many years ago. And I thought, I have to check that out. And it's the same for me too. So, very nice. The Nine of Cups is here. Now, this promises a lot of happiness. It's nearly the ultimate. 10 is the ultimate, but it's very good. And it's another side that's good of a 9 with the Nine of Cups. Hi, everybody. Please let me know what star sign you are and where you're calling in from. That would be so nice to know. There's a promise of money there, because you're going to be losing some money in the process of divorce. Divorce is very bad business for everybody, because even if you're married to somebody very rich and you get to take half of it with you, it's not the same as staying in that relationship and having access to all of the money. So it's bad business in every sense. But they say it's time. And the kids are prepared, and you will heal very quickly. Often that's the case when somebody has hung around. This is a broken heart healing. Broken? Healing. That's often the case when somebody has taken very, very long to leave the actual relationship. And for cancers, that's often the case. Cancers are very careful in lots of different ways. I had an uncle and his fiance. They were both cancers. They were engaged for 7 years until they dared to get married, and then everything was fine. But so that's a very good example of how careful cancer can be. And also another side of cancer is that you're unbelievably loyal. So for you to take everything and get out of there, and it entices a lot of feelings of guilt and shame, and there are children involved. At least I think there are 2 daughters, is what I can see so far. And so some of us think that we do our children a disfavor by separating from the mother or the father, but the opposite is often the case, because we do our children a disfavor by staying in a marriage that's unhappy. And we teach our children that this is how we treat our spouse, or this is how we allow our spouse to treat us. So it's very important with accountability, even towards our children. We don't normally think about it in that way, but that's how it is, because unhappy marriages will just perpetuate from generation to generation if we don't accept responsibility for our happiness and take charge of our life situation. So this will be very good. You're a wise old soul. Saraswati, Indian goddess of the arts, tells me that. I can't remember. It's number 2. Don't remember what that is in the classic tarot, but if you know classic tarot, then you know the number 2. This will be good, Cancer. You've made the right decision. You're going to heal quickly, which is great for your girls when they come and stay, that you're not too traumatized, and you can get on with life and you can have a good time together with them. Right, so we'll put them aside and have a look at the oracle cards. So with the path of the soul, nature, there we are. It's time to return to nature and reconnect. Enjoy the scent of the flowers, walk quietly by the ocean, hug a tree, and get rooted in the core of Mother Earth. It's time for a look within. Nature will bring you back on track. Watch, listen, breathe, and connect. Feel the pulse of life streaming throughout, fully and naturally. Through our heart, we are connected to all things, including our higher self. Quiet your mind, place your hand on your heart and connect. It is here that you will find your truth. Beautiful. So a lot of walks in nature will help you heal even quicker. And in the yogic path, you had the deity CET I. You've devoted your entire self to a person or project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Yeah, I think this is about loyalty to the family. You've been a very devoted father and a husband. It's taken you time to accept that this just isn't working and I have to get out of here. Anyway, better late than never. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you've endured in the name of love. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead, and when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he didn't believe her fidelity. Ain't that just the way it is? She said, "I am telling the truth. I will jump into this fire and I will not be burned." She stepped into the fire untouched, proving that she was indeed loyal. You might ask why she needed to prove that, but anyway, that's not the point here. Sita understands how much you truly care and the sacrifices you've made. That's the point. You've displayed selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy things we can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. Fabulous. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. And if you'd like, I'll see you on Facebook in an hour, or well, not an hour, 45 minutes, and then again, or else instead of an hour and 45 minutes for the pick a card. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever regarding today's reading, and also if you have any other questions. You never know. I might just be able to answer it. Thanks for watching. Love and light.